Are you thinking about moving to or retiring in Fort Myers, Florida, and want to know the absolute most crucial things to consider? Then stick around because this is the video for you. Hey, I'm Adam Hancock, licensed real estate agent in Southwest Florida and longtime finance professional. Real quick though, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and check out the description box below for tons of helpful resources, including our weekly newsletter. All right, in today's video, we're going to be back talking about one of the most popular places for Florida relocation and or retirement, and the #1 fastest growing city according to the US News and World Report. Let the next few minutes serve as your Fort Myers, Florida introduction and summary guide to what you need to know. Okay, let's first start off with a little bit of background. Fort Myers, also known as the City of Palms, is a mid-sized city on the Caloosahatchee River in Southwest Florida. Whether you love the beach and water sports, enjoy outdoor recreational activities, or are pursuing employment opportunities, you are sure to find it in the Fort Myers area. Sitting just off the Gulf Coast, Fort Myers has done a great job at maintaining its small town heritage while keeping up with modern amenities and expansion. The downtown district has many charming shops and local restaurants, bonused, many of which are dog-friendly. This city experienced a lot of growth at the beginning of the 20th century and today is ranked as one of the fastest growing places in the entire nation. Okay, let's talk our first main area, the Fort Myers vibe and overall environment. This city is a laid-back spot with residents who enjoy both taking advantage of the top-rated beaches and the golf courses. Thanks to the year-round temperature average of 75 degrees, there are tons of opportunities for family-friendly outdoor recreation. Many of the city's residents are also originally from other states, which is a direct correlation to the growth the area has experienced in recent years. Though the city is known for being a retirement hotspot, it might surprise you how many young people are in the area. There is actually quite a variety of age groups who call Fort Myers home, from college students to young families and of course retirees. With that, you still do have more than about 25% of the total population in the age range of about 65-ish. So if you're seeking a vibrant, big city social scene with many young singles, Fort Myers might not quite fit that lifestyle. Okay, our second area in this video, the neighborhoods and housing. Many people are often surprised to learn that housing in Fort Myers is actually more affordable than the state and the national average home prices. Over the last 12 months, the average home value in Fort Myers was sitting around about $227K, which is slightly lower than the Florida average and the US as a whole. Now let's take a quick peek at a few of Fort Myers' best neighborhoods. First is the Fort Myers River District, which is a recently revitalized downtown historic community. This area typically appeals to young professionals and features cobblestone streets, remodeled lofts, and riverfront townhomes. Aside from the charming characteristics, this district is also within walking distance to trendy boutiques, galleries, popular restaurants, and the Florida Repertory Theater. Next is the Villas, a well-established community south of downtown Fort Myers. With mostly single-family homes and apartments, this is a great neighborhood if you're looking for access to some county parks or sporting events at the Hammond Stadium. Named for the small tributary of the Caloosahatchee River, Whiskey Creek is a Fort Myers neighborhood with a suburban vibe. Close to public schools and private preparatories, this is a great district for young families. Cypress Lake is another family-friendly neighborhood close to downtown Fort Myers. This district has its own middle and high schools as well as several local parks throughout the area. Here you'll find apartments and quiet residential communities. Lastly, we have Iona, which is a mix of retirement communities, gated single-family communities, and waterfront mansions. With close proximity to the Sanibel Island Causeway, this neighborhood is highly sought after. All right, moving on to number 3, the Fort Myers, Florida cost of living. Currently, the cost of living in Fort Myers is about 4% lower than the national average and 6% lower than Florida as a whole. Though housing costs are generally lower than the national averages, prices have been rising steadily and are expected to continue following this trend. Also, healthcare and groceries tend to be higher than the US and Florida averages, while utilities and transportation are on the lower end. One of the biggest draws to relocating to Fort Myers is that Florida does not have a state income tax. When you consider the cost of living in other metro areas of Florida, such as Orlando or Miami, Fort Myers is quite affordable. Moving right along to our fourth consideration, Fort Myers jobs and economic outlook. Fort Myers' economy is definitely fueled by tourism as well as agricultural, finance, fishing, forestry, healthcare, insurance, retail, and transportation. The unemployment rate currently sits around 3.7% with a median income of approximately $37,500 per capita. Some of the main employers in the area include Chico's, Gartner, Lee County School District, Lee Memorial Health System, Robin Stuckey Furniture, Publix Supermarkets, and Florida Gulf Coast University. For those considering moving to Fort Myers, you will be happy to know that the current estimates say there will be about a 44% future job growth in comparison to the national average of about 33.5%. Overall, Fort Myers has a reputation for being business-friendly and innovative, which attracts many global corporations. Okay, number 5 for this video, things to do in Fort Myers, Florida. Fort Myers has no shortage of things to do, from exploring downtown to hiking at local parks, recreational boating, or relaxing on the beach. There's always new things to experience in this city. Immerse yourself in the arts by visiting the Barbara B. Mann Performing Arts Hall, Broadway Palm Dinner Theater, or Arcade Theater to watch a play, musical, or concert. For some time in the fresh Florida air, check out the bigger state parks like the Corson State Park, Lover's Key State Park, or Estero Bay Preserve State Park. Or for a lengthier hike, head to the 6-mile Cypress Slough Preserve and make sure to stop in at the Butterfly Garden. Fishing is another popular outdoor activity among Fort Myers locals. Whether you have your own boat or choose to rent, there are several public boat ramps and kayak launches throughout the area. There are also multiple charter services that can take you out on the water for a day of fishing. For a more educational option, tour the Burroughs home, which dates back to 1901. The Georgian Revival-style mansion was known to host social events attended by historical figures like Thomas Edison, Henry Ford, and Harvey Firestone. The Edison and Ford Winter Estates are another place worth visiting to learn more about the lives of two men who spent their winters on the banks of the Caloosahatchee River. Baseball fans can catch spring training games at the Hammond Stadium, home of the Minnesota Twins, or at JetBlue Park, where the Boston Red Sox train. Fort Myers, Florida also has lots of great dining options with outdoor patios where residents and visitors can take advantage of the beautiful year-round weather. The Veranda, Harold's Restaurant, and Christoph's on McGregor are just a few of the many restaurants known for their delicious cuisine and alfresco dining. Shop till you drop at the Bell Tower Shops, an open-air mall and fashion destination in Fort Myers. Coconut Point is another outdoor mall in the area with over 120 shops, residential condos, restaurants, as well as a movie theater. For an even more upscale shopping experience, you'll definitely want to make the trip over to Waterside Shops in Naples, where you'll have more than 60 luxury stores. Okay, and last but not least, let's talk Fort Myers, Florida schools and education options. When it comes to schools, Fort Myers, Florida has plenty of quality options. There are more than 87,000 students in the public school system, which is served by the school district of Lee County. Some of the top-rated schools in the area include Three Oaks, Rama Page Elementary, Cypress Lake Middle, Three Oaks Middle, Florida Southwestern, Collegiate High School, and Fort Myers High School. Private schools are also easily accessible in Fort Myers. A few worth checking out are Crestwell School, Southwest Florida Christian Academy, and the Montessori School of Fort Myers. Fort Myers also has several colleges and trade schools for those wanting to pursue higher education. All right, everyone, that concludes this video on Lee County, city of Fort Myers, Florida. If this was helpful, please let me know, hit the like button, leave a comment, and maybe even subscribe. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching and supporting, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.